We're at Erin Valley Riding Stable, and I am joined with Jim. Jim, why don't you tell us a little bit about the stable and yourself?
Well, stables were established up on Pratt Mountain, Erin Valley Crescent, by my in-laws' grandparents, and they kind of outgrew the trail riding up there as far as a network of trails, so they moved down here to a much more open spot for rides. That was early 90s, I guess it'd be, mid 90s, and yeah, we've been busy ever since. Yeah, I married into this stuff and started a new chapter in my life, really.
Nice. Well, I've started a new chapter in my life a few years ago. You know, I quit drinking 3 years ago, and now I go out and try to find adventures and things to help keep me occupied and somewhat sane. And I was told that that horse riding is quite therapeutic. Is that true? Like, is it a good thing to do?
Oh man,
if you're...
yeah.
Yeah?
It's, you know, I could start off by saying that, you know, even riding the horses, they can pick up on all of our emotions, happy, sad, you know, frustrated, any of that stuff.
Terrified?
Terrified. They can understand, they can feel that.
Okay.
All of your energy is transformed through that. So it is pretty cool to kind of have to step out of that, you know, kind of set fear aside at the moment and, you know, cowboy up, if you will, and ride for a little while. And, you know, yeah, I bet you 90% of the people that I take on a ride are nervous at one point, and they come back and they say that it's so therapeutic.
Yeah.
You know, it's so quiet out. All you're hearing is the footsteps of the horses. You know?
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I'm actually kind of excited about it. I am a little bit nervous. So, okay, what are we in for on this ride then? What kind of things should I be like looking out for? What sort of awesome stuff is going to happen?
Well, I hope maybe we could see some wildlife out there. I haven't really seen that much. The odd deer here and there. A couple weeks ago I saw a baby cub, bear cub,
cool,
ripping around.
So if we see wildlife, will the horses react to that? And like, are they pretty
They're very
tame?
calm.
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
And you know, even today I'm riding a horse that, you know, won't do anything. They'll smell and hear that animal, but 9 times out of 10 they're not going to do much about it.
Because if I was a horse, I would buck the human off and take off.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
you're on your own,
buddy. None of these horses are going to do anything like that.
Okay,
no,
awesome.
No.
Well,
you're actually going to be riding Magic. And
Magic?
Yes,
Nice.
He's quite magical. He's a good boy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, should we? Are we all saddled up and ready to go? Let's do this then. Awesome.
Okay. In there, and yeah, just stand on that and swing your leg over like you're hopping on a bike.
Bam.
Cool.
And
Okay. So.
Hand on here.
Yeah, and Magic is a super sensitive boy.
Okay.
He's already wanting to walk forward. When we want to stop, we're going to pull back to our chin.
Okay.
At any point, if you feel unsafe or anything like that, we're going to put our hand way far forward and give a slight little squeeze with our legs to make him walk forward.
Okay.
Okay. Can you get him to ride forward for me?
Yeah.
There you go. Pull back to your chin. Stop. Cool.
Decide to take the odd bit of food as a bite or whatever on like this, or if there's some purple flowers, it's alfalfa. That stuff's sweet like candy to them. Their eye, they like to look at it. Good, though. They don't do anything crazy.
That's awesome out here, eh?
I'm a for real cowboy.
Yeah, he should let you.
Yeah, buddy.
nationals, and my wife took the nationals. He's trained at a very... He's gonna do his thing. He's gonna come up and he's gonna put his nose right in this hook right here.
No?
Oh, maybe the next one. Do a stop. There you go.
Should I back him up?
You can if you'd like.
Hey, buddy. So that was our ride through the woods there with Jim. Jim, thanks a lot. That was amazing.
No problem, buddy.
I can definitely see why people get addicted to riding horses instead of drinking or anything like that. It was very therapeutic. Like Jim said, you know, the first few minutes you're kind of a bit nervous, but as soon as you get up and around that corner, you feel amazing. It's so incredible to be on the back of such a huge animal that's just wanting you to control them, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, they listen very well. They're good boys and girls.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Jim. I really appreciate that. That was amazing.
Thanks, come again.
Yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate you coming out.
Yeah. I hope if you're afraid of horses, you come here and get unafraid real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy?
Yeah.
Woo. So as we near the end of these adventures and things, first and foremost, I would like to say thank you very much for coming on this journey with me. I really do appreciate it. Secondly, I do believe that Kamloops has enough adventure to keep my adventurous spirit alive. You know, although the adventures didn't quite go as planned and my adventures and things weren't exactly how I wanted them to be, the fact is I made the best of it, and you know, life is really what you make of it, to be honest. And, you know, as you can see around me here, I am standing in a charred forest and grassland area. When I first started on this journey, this was on fire, which led to them closing parks around the Kamloops area, and it made my adventures and things a little more difficult. But the reality is, it's nothing compared to what the people of Valley View and the people of Juniper had to go through. This fire made them be evacuated from their homes, and to me, I think that's way worse. And I could have went through this whole thing and just been delusionally positive and dancing and frolicking through the woods like nothing happened. And I don't want to be too much of a downer either, but you know, the delusionally positive part, I just think would be doing a disservice to what happened to these people, to the reality. Delusions are just a disservice to reality, to be honest. As a drunkard, I know this quite well. But you know, I didn't want to be delusionally positive, and I don't feel like there's anything wrong with finding the positives of things. You're probably wondering though, what would be the positive of this fire? Well, to me, the positive is that the fire department worked diligently. They worked so hard to make sure that this fire was put out and that no structures were lost, no lives were lost, no one got injured during this fire. And to me, that's a bit of a positive. And really the moral of this whole story and these adventures and things are just that
life is what you make of it. You're on fire, but you don't quit. Things could be worse, as bad as they get. Remember, life is what you make of it. I went to the park, but the sign said the risk was too high. But I struts right through, 'cause I'm an adventurous guy. Well, it's